Hey everybody, it's Annie here from the Perennials team, and today we're going to be talking about plant potential. So when you're shopping in the greenhouse, plants are often available in 1 gallon, 2 gallon, 5 gallon, maybe 10 gallon pots. They're not really giving you the wow factor that you might see when they're full growth in your garden. So today we're going to talk about some underrated plants that have great potential that I think you should have in your garden at home. Let's go. Here we have the Angel Falls Eastern Weeping White Pine. Named after the world's tallest waterfall, this unique tree will make a one-of-a-kind visual focal point. Very hardy, it will do best in full sun with moist, well-drained soil. Expect 12 to 15 inches of growth per year. Right now, it's in a 3-gallon pot. At full size, it'll look like this. Next up, we have the Comet Austrian Pine. Dark green, medium-length needles adorn strictly upward growing branches that seem to be reaching to the sky like a rocket shooting up into the atmosphere. In spring, tan candles emerge, adding weeks of interest. Although useful in cold climate areas that need a vertical accent and a small footprint, Comet will be a stunning feature in any garden. It looks like this in a 3-gallon pot in the store, but at full growth, 15 feet tall by 4 feet wide, it'll look like this. Next up is the dwarf Japanese white pine, one of my personal favorites. A narrower, more compact and upright form with short blue-green to gray needles. Slow growing with an open form, lending itself well for bonsai or as a unique container plant. An easy care for evergreen that works beautifully as a landscape specimen. Plant in full sun and it will reach 6 to 10 feet tall to 3 to 5 feet wide in 10 years. This guy's currently in a 5-gallon pot, but at full growth, it'll look like this. Next up is the royal purple smokebush tree. Now I know this looks like a shrub, but it's a tree, I promise. This tree sports dramatic, long-lasting, pinkish purple, smoke-like airy seed clusters backed by reddish purple foliage to create a small, prized tree or large accent shrub. Foliage holds its color all summer and then turns scarlet red in autumn. Plant in full sun. This plant is moderate growing and reaches 15 feet tall to 10 to 12 feet wide. Currently in a 2-gallon pot, this is what it will look like full grown. Next, we have the Korean Spice Viburnum, my favorite of all the viburnums. This viburnum sports large clusters of spicy scented, waxy pink flowers that fade to white. Bright red berries fade to black in fall. Foliage becomes red and burgundy in autumn, and it works well for shrub borders, in the back of perennial beds, and in foundation plantings. Plant in partial to full sun, and it will slowly reach 4 to 6 feet tall and wide. In a 2-gallon pot currently, this shrub will look like this. All right. So this vine doesn't look like much. This is the Kentucky Blue Moon Wisteria, but it's gonna be beautiful. This variety of wisteria is the hardiest. It dependably blooms up to 3 times in a growing season once established. It produces beautiful, foot-long branches of fragrant pea-like flowers. It's ideal for arching over gateways, entries, arbors, or along the top of a wall. Plant in partial to full sun, stems will quickly reach 15 to 25 feet long. Currently in a 1-gallon pot, this will look like this in your garden. And lastly, one of the highest underrated categories are grasses, like this Korean feather reed grass. Hence the name, Korean feather reed grass sports feathery, pink-tinged plumes that appear atop tall stems rising above the foliage, maturing in fall to a light tan and cream. Currently in a 1-gallon pot, it will look like this in your landscape. Gardening is a game of patience. We all know that can be really challenging, but trust me, it will pay off with time. Remember the helpful tip: sleep, creep, leap. The first year you plant a perennial, it's gonna sleep. Work on root development. Second year, it will creep. It'll start focusing more on that foliage development. The third year, it will leap and you'll see big mounds of growth. Some of these are gonna reach full maturity within 5 years, some 10 years. It takes time, but we're here for it. So stop on into Tonkadale and check out our underrated plants. See you there.